Hi everybody, this is Vinny and welcome to Complain Time. This is a show where we take a moment while the boss is out of the office to talk about things that really just quite frankly annoy us to death. Because you know what they say, when the cat's away, the mice will play. Or in this case, complain about stuff that just drives us all crazy. Now before we go any further, I want to give you guys an opportunity to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Complain Time as well as other additional HVMA content. Now today's topic that I want to get into, something that really gets on my nerves, especially at this particular moment, dealing with a jammed copier. I've been dealing with this crap for over an hour, and as you can see, the problem has finally been fixed. Thankfully, some people are here to help me, but I still need a moment to vent about this. As you can see, once again, I am out of the office, and the reason for that is because the copier in the office, ironically, isn't working very well either. So I had to drive all the way here to the library to make copies of these documents for a client meeting we've got coming up. And I got to get back to the office because the meeting is going to start soon. And the pressure is on because without these documents, the meeting can't start. So literally everyone is counting on me to save the day. And let me tell you, if I knew I was going to be playing superhero today, I would have worn my Duff-Man costume. But on the bright side, there's not an office worker alive who hasn't experienced a frustrating jammed copy machine. And of course, when it happens, we all make the classic rookie mistake of panicking and quickly trying to yank it out, which usually results in the paper ripping and a piece of it getting stuck somewhere in the copier, thus making the problem worse than it already is. Here's how frustrated I am. I forgot to unlock the car. This is just great. This is the life I'm living, folks. This is what I have to deal with every single day. This is me on a rushing madness ride. Alright. I gotta hurry to this meeting. I'm basically going to hold the documents in my hand. I ain't got time to set them down nowhere, plus I can't worry about them, flying all over the damn place. Turn the radio off. I don't need the music right now. Now I got to get to this damn meeting. Hold on. Let me get out of this area first. It's hard for me to rant while I'm in a residential area, so let me just spin through this thing. Here, let me get on the highway, and there we go. Also, never probe the inner workings of the copier with sharp tools or start taking things apart. If you do, you could end up with something much more expensive of a problem than a copier, jammed with paper. Now, what most people don't tell you is that most copier paper jams are caused by the paper itself. Sometimes the paper is, not aligned properly. It's not, lined up in the machine right. Also, the paper can also be too sticky. I don't know how that happens. It can be too thick. Sometimes if it's thick, it won't go through the machine. Sometimes it's, too moist, which I know is a word we all don't like. Or it can even be dusty. Yeah. Many businesses try to cut costs by going with cheaper recycled paper from office supply chains. And while using recycled paper might be great for the environment, it's not so great for your copier. You see, recycled paper generates more dust, believe it or not. Dust can cause all kinds of operational and image problems. Once again, self-righteous, eco-friendly douchebags are causing problems for the rest of us. What a shocker! I never would have guessed that eco people would be involved in this. Now, other times the problem can be a dirty paper tray or a dirty feeder. The dirt from the trays will make its way to the rollers, causing slippage, which will lead to a jam. That's why it's so important to clean the paper trays monthly. That's a key thing. Whether you do it or you find out whose job it is to do it and that person does it. Either way, it prevents you from having this problem. Now, the best part is that it's actually not that hard to clear a jam on modern machines. So if you happen to have a machine that was made recently, if you got a newer model, you're okay. If you're still rocking an old school model from way back in the day, you're right now, basically. And because now the reason it works on modern machines, though, is because the screen will tell you where the jam is and how to remove the paper jam. Follow the instructions and slowly, gently pull out the paper. Today's modern copiers are computer-based and actually can guide you through the copier paper jam as clearing process. The control panel of some copies, such as Canon models, because Canon is the new popular phrase nowadays to use, shows you a visual step-by-step presentation on how to remove the paper jam. The screen will prompt you to open the slide door and show where the jam is located. Gently pull the paper out and close the door. So basically it's a combination of you turned it off and you turned it back on. And then if you didn't remove all the paper stuck in the printer, the machine will tell you that too. So it'll let you know, hey, there's still some paper in this thing, get it out. Now, if doing it yourself doesn't work, your last resort is to call in the experts. A reputable copier service provider, such as Superior Office Systems, the SOS, can put a stop to copier paper jam problems caused by worn parts. If you have a preventative maintenance contract with SOS, technicians will know when it's time to replace feed rollers based on paper yield. In other words, the number of copies you made over time. Leading copier equipment manufacturers, such as Canon, collect data and provide technicians with the machine's history. Technicians use an application to remotely access your copier machine and look at copy volume. The technician can tell if rollers or another part might be at the end of its useful life, causing paper jams, which is, I find, kind of hilarious because, one of the things at HVMA that we pride ourselves on is data-driven marketing and how people use data to, build their clientele. So the fact that this is a good level of data-driven marketing is actually very apropos for, this complaint time video. And, I know my boss is out of the office, but if he could see this video, I promise you he would love the fact that I'm using data-driven marketing while being pissed the off about a copier being jammed. Although if I don't make it to this meeting on time, he might be mad at me in the heat of the moment, but hopefully this video will get me out of trouble. Now, while they're investigating your paper jam problem, they look at the history of your machine, remotely to determine if any other service matters need addressing. They proactively replace aging parts before you experience problems that helps you avoid future service calls and copier downtime. And they will always take the time to talk you through simple fixes you can do yourself. You can get back up and running in minutes without waiting for a tech. Copier service and support are critical to the efficient operation of your copier and your business. If you're getting a new copier, make sure you're also getting good service. Well, anyway, I'm back at the office now, and I got to bring these in for the client meeting, so that'll conclude complaint time for today. So before you guys go, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Complaint Time, as well as other additional HVMA content. Check back soon for a new episode, and until then, stay social. Hey guys, thanks so much again for checking out this latest episode of Complaint Time. I want to give a special shout out right now to the Sharon Forks Library in Forsyth County, the Forsyth County Public Library, located at 2820 Old Atlanta Road, Cumming, Georgia, 30041. Again, that address is 2820 Old Atlanta Road, Cumming, Georgia, 30041. They were very accommodating. The lady at the front desk that I spoke to was very, very sweet and very, very understanding of me wanting to shoot this episode of Complaint Time. I needed to find a place that had a really good copier so I could make this video, and one library I went to was closed. These ladies were open, and they were generous and very, very kind, and knew in advance what I was going to do, and I had to let them know that because I didn't want them to risk calling the police or thinking I was crazy or anything like that. So I want to thank them for allowing me to shoot this latest episode of Complaint Time. I hope you guys enjoy it. And one more time, let me just say, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the HVMA YouTube channel. We got a lot of great videos on here. I've got multiple episodes of Complaint Time, more coming soon. I've got episodes of Wednesday Wisdom, more coming soon. And of course, we have information on social media, email marketing, data-driven marketing. All the advice you need to build your social media is here on this YouTube channel with multiple people to give you that advice. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to be notified, and check out all the content that we have. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram, all at HVMA Social Media. And like I said, I'll be back soon with a new episode. Until then, stay social.